Hello guys, welcome back to the channel once again. Today I'm super mega excited to share this list with you guys because today I will be giving you guys a list of the best lesbian Mexican, series that I will highly recommend you also go ahead go watch. Yes, and this list does include very powerful Mexican, lesbian couples that did a very good job when it comes or when it came to their roles on this specific shows and series. But before we get into further details and actually discuss everything, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe and let me know your personal opinion down below in the comments because like I always say, it 100 trillion percent does matter. So first and foremost, we're gonna start off with Control Z. Yes, the Netflix series has a prominent lesbian storyline between Alex, who has a forbidden relationship with her biology teacher, in this case Gabriela. Alex is an openly gay student and an expert with computers, so initially struggles to fit in with her peers, colleagues, and just all overall. Her relationship with Gabriela is a key story until it is actually exposed by a hacker. And then actually when you move on towards to season two, there's another storyline between Maria and Claudia that develop a relationship, over time as they navigate various traumatic events at the high school in season two. And this storyline is a little bit more prominent, it's a little bit more consistent because it does showcase how they go through, a whole roller coaster ride in order to try to figure out what's actually going on. So yes, this one does have two stories in the first season and in the second season as well. And I do feel like it got super amazing feedback from the viewers because of what it represented at that time. And it has two seasons and you can actually go ahead, go watch and go support it on Netflix. And then moving forward, we have Desenfrenadas. Yes, it follows actually four girlfriends on a weekend road trip, end up on a journey of self-discovery. The three lives-long friends are with to escape their sugar-coated medicure and understanding life of two-day break. Before the three even have a chance to, buckle their seat belts, they are interrupted by a criminal situation, forcing them to basically hitchhike. Yes, so the series has two queer characters, which is Marcela and Vera, and they actually end up developing this bond, this relationship, this cuteness that got a lot of people, engaged into the series because a lot of people feel like their storyline definitely was like the main reason why the series went up, and I definitely have to agree with it in my personal opinion. You guys can also watch this one on Netflix, and unfortunately it only has one season available, but I do feel like it has a very good storyline, and maybe in the future they can make like a reboot of regarding it. It will be also nice, but so far you can enjoy one season on Netflix. And if you have watched it also, please let me know your personal opinion down below in the comments because it was actually cute and fun. Then moving forward, we have Juliantina. Yes, the miniseries was released in 2019. It's a drama and follows the story of two girls with many differences, such as social status and education, but that didn't stop them from being very good friends who end up falling in love and deeply in love with each other with a surprising and nothing morbid and interruption. Yes, one thing about this too is that, the fact that they came out of a soap opera and later on they had like their own storyline definitely made, a lot of people engage into their storyline because that was one of the first, in my personal opinion, that I've actually watched. It definitely got me engaged to soap opera, lesbian couples, and they will definitely go down as one of the best lesbian couples, one of, the best lesbian couples in soap opera or just couples in general because of what they represented at the time and how far their relationship and their storyline went and how everything began with the two. And this the chemistry between the two is so natural and so beautiful. So I get why they got all the credit that they got. So this one I will also highly recommend you also watching it on Univision. And yes, it has one season available, but there are also, in this case, in the soap opera. And then moving forward, we have Madre Solo Hay Dos. Yes, this series has a significant and involving lesbian storyline involving main characters Ana and Mariana. The two first, seasons, they build tension and deep bond between them, and they have a happy ending. And it follows them, after realizing their babies were exchanged at birth, two women develop a plan to adjust to their new lives, creating a significant and particular family. Yes, the show has three seasons available and you can watch it on Netflix, and I will highly recommend watching it. Me, when I realized, that the third season was the final season, I got super, super, hyper, mega disappointed because I definitely did enjoy watching all of the seasons since episode one. I didn't miss one single episode. And I just like how, their relationship built up. Like it started a little bit like, okay, what are we doing? Then later on, being like, two mothers taking care of two babies, trying to find, like just to make things right for the kids and prioritizing the kids, and then getting your feelings involved, and then, going to enemies, and then coming back to friends, and then going back to being lovers, and just going through a whole roller coaster ride in order to try to figure out, what is really meant to be. And that is exactly what the show represents, and that's why I enjoyed watching it so, so, so much. And then moving forward, we have Rebelde. The Netflix series was amazing. In this case, Andy is a talented drummer and generally solitary student who develops a deep romantic connection, and Emilia is a competitive and scholarship student who finds herself torn between social expectations and her growing attraction to Andy. Their relationship is a center part of both seasons. In the first season, it is a key storyline focusing on coming out and accepting her identity. The series got, a mega, 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 mega good ratings. And just like the previous one, I really was upset when the show came to an end because I definitely thought that, we would see a little bit more of them. Because, like I said, in season one, they get to know each other, they were hanging out, they started to create that romantic connection, that romantic bond. But as things developed through season two, is that where we can definitely see, how, they connected, and they was just trying to figure out their relationship like us, but also try to give each other space to still be them and do them, but also, not wanting to lose one another. It's like that young love, just trying to figure out things and see if you guys are really meant to be, or, or if it was just for a moment of time. So this one highly recommended, 2 seasons, and it is available to watch on Netflix, and it got spectacular ratings, especially when it comes to their relationship. Then moving forward, we have My Perfect Family. Genesis and Megan were a beloved couple. Their relationship is key plot point in the series, which addresses themes of coming out and family acceptance. The story begins when Genesis' brother Eddie suspects Megan is actually being gay because of his friendly treatment of Genesis. Genesis confronts Megan, who proudly confirms it but tells Genesis that she is not her type. This leaves Genesis feeling disappointed, hiding her feelings for her because she didn't want, to get rejected. But as things, starts to go, you can see that the attraction between the two starts to get, bonded with each other because they definitely played for the same football team. So, you spend more time together with someone, you get to know each other, you guys create a bond, and things just start to go from 0 to 100 real quick. But this one is very cute, very direct. The only thing I didn't like is I definitely thought they would get a little bit more of camera time, but I do feel like the camera time that they got was fair. But I just wanted a little bit more, and just to see them a little bit more together, I feel like that would have made everything a little bit more interesting. So if you guys didn't watch it, it is available to watch on Telemundo. It's a very, very popular, Hispanic, like how can I say, platform. And this one has 1 season available, which is pretty good. Basically it. If you guys know any other, in this case Mexican, lesbian series that you will highly recommend watching, please drop it down below in the comments. I would highly appreciate it. I really hope you all have enjoyed this video. Until the next video, and drop your thoughts, and thank you so much for all the love and all the support, and good